Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jay Will. We already going crazy over here. We are live from the underground. Your boy, Jay Will, Rico, Slice, Rollo, and we got Mr. Jose Guapo in the building. We're going to try and convince him to get on air and talk with us a little bit.
I was shaking the shit out of my dreads just now.
Yeah, yo, and today, we going to be live all day today because today's topic is trap music. We got together last night and we was just thinking like, what should we talk about today? And Rico and Rollo got in like a 20-minute discussion about Gucci Mane. So we was like, let's just talk about trap music today. So as you can see, we started off with Waka, with Karma, and we gonna keep it going, man. This is Jay Will, Rico, Rollo, live from the underground. Next up we got Schoolboy Q, so stay tuned to that. See y'all soon, man.
I'm too gone, guess I'm enjoying my limelight. Stuck up in the high life, making sure my mind's right.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take it here. Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take it here. Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take it here. Feeling it, feeling like 2 a.m. summer night. Hands on the wheel, fuck that. Hands on the wheel, fuck that. Hands on the wheel, fuck that. Hands on the wheel.
Life for me is just weed and brews. See the whole flock to you when your name is Q. Am I overfaded? Hell yeah, it's true. Turn a beat on any limit on what I can do. See the top dog and heat, but I'ma fuck the world. I'ma be on tilt until God referrals. You sat me down, I'm still trying to get higher. You looked at me stupid when I took up the fire. Meanwhile, a nigga drunk as fuck, a nigga fucked up. We all fucked up, y'all done fucked up. I brought more blunts, go back to up. You niggas know what's up. Too damn high, can't stand myself. I love drunk driving, man, I'm something else. Heat on my side. You more than welcome to milk, about to finish a pound. You more than welcome to help. Hey, weed and brews, weed and brews. Life for me, it's just weed and brews. Weed and brews, weed and brews. Life for me, it's just weed and brews. I fucked her once, then I can fuck her twice. Then you heard me right, I might fuck tonight. I fucked her once, then I can fuck her twice. Then you heard me right, I might fuck tonight.
Wait, hold up, back in this motherfucking bitch once again. It's a pretty motherfucker with a 40 ounce of brew. My nigga Q when we drunker than a bitch. We getting millies, motherfucker, yeah, nigga, weed and brew. It's unbelievable. Got a freak or two in my vehicle. Got the purple drink, got the yellow drink. Yeah, we mix it up, call it Pikachu. With a little bit of crack, little bit of dope, little bit of smoke, little coke, little weed when they on them. Little bit of E, little bit of shrooms, little bit of dudes with the do hands on them. And I keep the illest, trillest bitches while I'm swagging it. Crush a bit, little bit. That's my pursuit of happiness.
Weed and brews, life for me it's just weed and brews. Weed and brews, weed and brews. Life for me it's just weed and brews. I fucked her once, then I can fuck her twice. Then you heard me right, I might fuck tonight. If I fucked her once, then I can fuck her twice. Then you heard me right, I might fuck tonight. If I fucked her once, then I can fuck her twice. If I fucked her twice, I might change her life. If I change her life, she might hit my weed. We can have a summer, run it off at 3. Her marrying me, I'll keep it strictly G. My philosophy upon living right. Nigga, weed and bruising head every night. Hope the pussy nice, cause I'ma fight the bitch. Beat it down and shit, I be clowning with. Black hippie crew, how swag am I? Be the reason why she wanna drown my dick. But I super lie, shit was super dry. No paper planes, the Vegas are fly. Don't act surprised, too much low inside. Let's get stupid high to where I can't reply. Love smoking dope, I won't compromise. Weed and brews, weed and brews. Life for me, it's just weed and brews. Weed and brews, weed and brews. Life for me, it's just weed and brews. I fucked her once, then I can fuck her twice. Then you heard me right, I might fuck tonight. If I fucked her once, then I can fuck her twice. Then you heard me right, I might fuck tonight. Bitch, give me the dust.
I'm too gone, guess I'm enjoying my limelight. Stuck up in the high life, making sure my mind's right. I'm in the zone so much, they call me Twilight. Twilight Zone, highlight arena, stadium shows, kicking my feet up. So I guess we need a meet up in the morning. Oh, I must be in the Twilight Zone. I much, they call me Twilight. Twilight Zone, highlight arena, stadium shows, kicking my feet up. So I guess we need a meet up in the morning. Oh, I must be in the Twilight Zone. I stay raw like meat that's unthawed. Never mess with a broad considered in charge. Like I'm locked up and behind bars. My bars kill the competition, then I got charged. I know you wishing you was bigger, man, so you could lead this game strong like Jigga, man. But you ain't famous. I see getting dough is what your aim is. And living full houses like your name is John Stamos. It seems like ever since I hopped up on the microphone, people been looking and acting like their entire life is gone. How is he gonna write a song? He blaze it like a firestorm and keep the CD turning like some ties out of Firestone. I'm famous, you're not, because I soaked up everything that's hot and I can say about anything. My haters keep talking cause how I'm walking is looking like I got plenty change. I'm too gone, guess I'm enjoying my limelight. Stuck up in the high life, making sure my mind's right. Yeah, I'm in the zone so much, they call me Twilight. Twilight Zone, highlight arena, stadium shows, kicking my feet up. So I guess we need a meet up in the morning. Oh, I must be in the Twilight Zone. I guess I'm in the Twilight Zone. That's why you gone. That's why I'm on Twilight Zone. Highlight arena, stadium shows, kicking my feet up. I got H-Town feeling me, NY feeling me, Chi-Town feeling me, your town feeling me, LA feeling me, UK feeling me, VA feeling me. Feels like I'm home. Home in the twilight with the bright lights, cause Uzi shine bright, cause I'm living in the limelight. Twilight Zone, highlight arena, stadium shows, kicking my feet up.
Yo, we are back once again, and like I said, we played some Schoolboy Q. That was just Uzi, straight out of H-Town. Shout out to H-Town, you know, doing they thing. And like I said, today's topic is trap music.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at you two, cause of last
We
night.
love it.
In the
'Cause of
kitchen
last
cooking,
night.
the
And
birds, the bricks.
You know
the
what?
birds.
And
I broke down a brick before I came here. actually.
And I got them pies in the car. What's up?
what? Hey, cops. I mean, don't be coming up in here. No, man, but like speaking of trap music, like let's start from the beginning. Where do y'all feel like it all started at, man?
When hip hop started.
Really? Okay. Like, okay, speak on that real quick, cause
I feel like
do that.
I feel like the essence of hip hop in rap music is the struggle of the inner city community.
right.
And within the inner city community, you have different fashions of what we consider today as hip hop. Whether it's dancing, whether it's dressing, whether it's sport and play, or actually the aspect of drug dealing and selling.
Right.
Or using, whatever if the case may be.
Right.
And it's coming up through hip hop. We heard tidbits and pieces of NWA, Dope Man, whole song about drugs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nas did his thing, Jay-Z. But you had people who just had songs, not necessarily that's what they were, drug rappers, but they had songs referencing to
And you
them.
know, there was that whole little time period where mafioso rap was like huge. You know what I'm saying?
You know, so all that plays hand in hand. And now I think in 2012, I would really say like in 2003, when T.I. came out with trap music.
Right.
That's when quote unquote trap music took off, because everybody's seen what's been going on so long in the community in the city is finally brought to a music style genre.
Right.
To where the dope boy can sort of relate to it, other than gangster rap. Because some people just sell drugs and not quote unquote, I'm going to go shoot everybody in the building. They just sell drugs. So they can refer and relate to the person who sells drugs, i.e. the Gucci Man, the Boosie, the Webby, the Waka Flocka, you know, it go on and on. So,
Right.
And shout out to Gabriel, man. He just
Jose
brought my
Guapo.
piece.
Yeah,
He
Jose
just
just
brought
walked
my
up in
piece.
here. But you know what? That's a good point. I didn't even really think to go that far into it, because Reasonable Doubt. You can go back to Reasonable Doubt. You can go to It Was Written. You can go to the Firm album. Ready to Die. I mean, you can even when Wu-Tang had the whole little Wu Gambino aliases going.
You know, and I mean, back to that, Biggie had multiple songs on Ready to Die where he.
Because y'all talking about the content then of when it started, not the sound, not
Well,
the.
yeah,
See,
well,
I'm
yeah,
th-
yeah.
see, I was thinking of the. I was thinking
Well,
that,
see,
but he brought it in.
I took it back to the content just so people can understand that.
Okay, that's fine.
nothing is
because
new.
I wasn't even really. You caught me off guard with that. I wouldn't even expected that.
I've heard that explanation before, but which I don't disagree with at all. But I'm just saying I think that Probably
style of music.
Yeah, the sonic part of it was probably 03.
Yeah, because like I would say that sound started with T.I. and everybody just followed suit afterwards. I mean,
that's as early as I can remember. Now,
yeah,
we may be missing something.
And if we are, sorry about that.
Yeah, if we're missing something, go to deepelmonair.com and check us real quick.
Yeah,
but I don't think we are. But
yeah, because I'm trying to think that every time saying we missing something. I mean, you start to think and look back, like think about like the Cash Money and Ice Cream Man and what
it wasn't quite.
That's what I'm saying, but
it's a totally different thing. But I see where you're going with it. Master P. You know what I'm saying, the whole No Limit thing. Yeah. So I can see where you're going with it. Yeah. It's just something that I wasn't even really thinking about that. So that was a good point. Cool. See, this is why I got these people on my show, man. You know what I'm saying?
That and for me to shake my dreads to Waka Flocka when he comes on the show. I'm gonna get you
a wig for Halloween, bro. We gonna come up in this mug and play number Waka. How about that?
I'm with that.
I won't be attending that show. This is
so so speaking on trap music, like, do you feel like a rebirth is kind of happening? Because for a while it kind of died down, and right now it's like really prominent again.
Yeah, it's it right now.
Yeah, Waka Flocka, Chief Keef, all of that. It's like really prominent right now. So
it kind of feels like a fad though. That's the only thing. So? It feels. I'm not saying that it is. I may be completely off base, but it kind of feels like a fad. I can't sit here and say that this time next year on September 21st, 2013, that trap is still going to be big time.
I feel
it feels like a fad to me.
What?
By mid-winter. Late winter, I feel like we may have something new. I mean, honestly, it feels like a fad. But
the thing about it is, I think it did what like conscious rap and I guess bling bling rap, if that's a
maybe just like created a long-term lane.
I think it just created its lane.
Maybe right.
It's gonna be here whether it's a lot of people in that lane or whether it's two people in that lane. I think it's gonna be something we're going to have to deal with from here on out in hip-hop.
Yeah.
Who do you feel is running that lane right now? Like
Gucci. Fucking Kanye, man.
Kanye, bro. I was thinking that on the way
Ross.
here.
It's Ross.
No,
it's
like
Ross.
let's be real.
Yeah.
It's Ross.
It's Ross, but like
Kanye's
kind
doing
of jumped in
songs.
that. Kanye's jumped in that lane a little bit.
Nah, bro. Kanye's doing songs. Ross is doing entire albums.
Now let's say this. Let me ask this: do you feel like it's not fair for someone like Ross to come in and take over that lane when he's just fabricating the lifestyle?
Well, that's a whole other conversation.
I think that's kind of unfair to like the people who actually lived that lifestyle.
Bro, that's a whole. We can spend the entire show talking about Rick Ross's authenticity. I mean,
let's save that for another week though. But
let's go somewhere else with that, man.
But it's like, cause I always wonder about that. It's like, and it's funny. Like I always tell people always like, man, how is Ross still relevant after we found him out? I'm gonna tell you like this, rappers. If you make a hit record, you could slap Oprah, and people will forgive you as long as you give them that hit record. I believe that. I believe that.
Well, no, you know what? It depends. It depends because Kobe did, as a black man, he did get away with rape in Colorado of a white woman. He won 2 championships,
right?
And people forgot all about it.
Kanye stole the mic from Taylor Swift. America hated him for like
made a platinum album
until that album came out. Everybody forgot
all about him.
So I mean, like you gotta think about
that. You make him get away
that.
with Oprah. You make him get away with slapping Oprah.
I was just saying,
Oprah though, B.
She's gonna sue you. She's going to sue you, so you may not get
Oprah
away
will
with
have you knocked off by Wednesday.
That's true.
Yo, I gotta say this one thing Dom Shelton just said. Shout out to Dom Shelton. He's like, not Oprah, maybe Al Sharpton, but not Oprah.
Yeah, he's looking mad skinny nowadays. Have you seen Al?
Yeah, he got that lap band like a
Atkins diet or something.
He still has the same hairstyle since he had
straight
from
up
birth.
Straight up
from birth.
It's crazy, but like and you know one thing that's kind of blowing my mind too, how it's so hard for, like we just said, we felt like T.I. started that sound. It's so hard for him to come back now. None of his records are popping off. Like he's had to push back his album constantly.
Did you see the name of his new song? His new single?
Which one?
It's actually called Trap Back.
Yeah, it is.
It's great timing for the.
I just feel like
the show.
I mean, I kind of feel like T.I. shouldn't even be doing trap music anymore after all the trouble he's been getting in lately. He kind of need to.
I'll tell you what. I don't know what happened with that record because it was supposed to be his leadoff single coming off of that mixtape.
Really?
Love, not Trap Back, but Love This Life. Did y'all hear that one?
Yeah.
You know you love this whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought that was a hit. I really did. I thought that was another the joint he did with Rihanna that was in Hangover. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Just live your life.
Yeah, bro, it was. I mean, I know that obviously it has a similar name, but I thought that one was a hit, man. But now he's back to trap back. So.
I mean, it's kind. I feel. I mean, I may be wrong. I may feel differently about this, but I feel like the minute you get a reality TV show is the minute you realize that your career is on the decline because you're trying to find some way.
That's true.
To get back. I kind of
shits
feel
also
that.
pay like $1 million an
Johnson.
episode though.
Huh?
They also pay like $1 million. an
Yeah,
episode,
but I
though.
feel like musically, like I think he's just looking for something to bring him back.
True, because when you start doing reality TV, you're doing something other than what you. It's kind of like Chad Johnson. He went to reality TV when his football career got on the decline. He got in reality TV,
Right.
and it tumbled even more.
Right.
And now look where Chad Johnson's at. When you're gonna rely,
I don't even know where he's at. That motherfucker got left off Madden though. I know that.
It's wrong how they dropped him on TV though, man. They dropped him on TV.
Oh, that was tough, dude. Oh my
They
god,
had cameras
you were
in
at my
the
house watching that shit, weren't you, bro? That was tough.
Well, see,
I kind of felt bad for the dude. I was like,
But was it?
dog.
Yeah, I did too, bro.
It's
That was
like
tough.
fucked up though, because it was they already pre-booked the Miami Dolphins for Hard Knocks, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like we're gonna get Chad Johnson just to cut his ass for Hard Knocks. Nah,
Was he on the team when they booked him? Or when they booked them, when they booked the Dolphins? Was he on the team yet?
Yeah, he was already
he was?
because he signed in the offseason. He was already on the team when they booked, but it's just added to the Miami Dolphins or Mystique.
I-
Honestly, people start looking more towards the Miami Dolphins after the Hard Knocks show and they cut.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna do a shameless plug for the boy, but I actually went to high school with Ryan Tannehill,
He's a beast, man.
so that's why I paid attention to it. So shout out Tannehill, shout out Big Spring. We got homecoming this week today, so I'm gonna throw that little out there. But
Madison and Lincoln playing today if y'all interested. Madison and Lincoln, South Dallas.
South Dallas Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Going down tonight on you boys and girls.
South Dallas.
yo, so
South
but
Valley.
we gonna get back to the music for a bit, and we're gonna come right back. And again, we're gonna try and convince Guapo to get on the mic. You know what I'm saying? He over here just enjoying the show.
we're
That's
gonna
all good.
Cook
But
some pies.
He's over here boozing and shit.
yeah. But this is J. Will, Rico, Rollo, and Jose Guapo on Live from the Underground.
Whoop.
Ain't nothing more I can say, nothing left I can do. Visions and dreams I see in my slumber are coming true. People are nothing new, most of them are your enemies. I'm trying to spread love, cause hatred could be the end of me. Never try to pretend to be anything that you ain't. All those who wanna be like you will tell you that you can't. But I can't let negativity creep up in my spirit. They probably talking down, but you know I never hear it. Never gonna go near it, never gonna get close. Give them a taste of their own medicine, a double dose. Give me another shot while I'm fighting against the ropes. And all those who bet against me, giving up all their hopes. They say that life's a roller coaster. How am I supposed to get down? Hold me closer till we on solid ground. Through the ups and the downs, through the turns and the loops. Tell me you love me now when I tell you I love you too. See, I really can't explain the way I feel tonight. See, the moon is half full and no stars are bright. And the world's so big till you take that step. I don't recognize you, but I feel we've already met. I feel we've already met. It's such a beautiful night. You know the secrets I kept on such a beautiful life. I feel the wind in my lungs. I see the tears that you wept. And though we've only begun, I feel the heart in your chest. It's only a matter of time, a matter of grind. They matter the higher they see you steady soaring and flying. Hoping I find the better you, my better half. I'm searching for the greatest truth, my better path. On my behalf, I'ma let my actions speak. Put them on blast, ask them why they raps is weak. First shall be last, Father, it's your plans I seek. And it's within my grasp if I get my hands to reach. And some days I tend to question my vitality. I get lost between my days, my nights, my thoughts and my reality. Sunrise to sunset, my demise and unrest will hang on the balance of my worst, my best. I seen all my people go from beginners to winners. I seen a lot of people, they go from preachers to sinners. Seen the noble go to hungry and the petty theft. And I don't recognize you, but I feel we've already met. You see, I really can't explain the way I feel tonight. See, the moon is half full and no stars are bright. And the world's so big till you take that step. I don't recognize you, but I feel we've already met. I feel we've already met. It's such a beautiful night. You know the secrets I kept on such a beautiful life. life. I feel the wind in my lungs, I see the tears that you wept. And though we've only begun, I feel the heart in the chest. Hey.
Yeah. Chop on the boys. CHO, Rubber Life, nigga. Money. I used to smoke with my niggas. Now I barely even get the joke with my niggas. I've been knocking trying to get it. Laws 8 million minutes got me out on bail, causing hell in this bitch. Now I'm riding, Chevy sliding. True story. Fake is not an option, but success is mandatory. I've been blowing Cali trees, trying to get my mind right. Killers in my dreams got me gripping on that iron tight. I'm like, really, fuck a bitch, let's get more bread. And after that, I'ma probably get some more head. But see, pussing on the blind from the facts. Now they turning rape charge. What the fuck they do that at? Young with a strap, bottom of the map. 40 in my lap, with a chopper in the back, huh? Shit, that make a pussy nigga flatline. Goon swinging 9 like Tiger on the back 9. You know what I'm about, you they digging all that. Until a nigga break the treaty, creeping up in all black. And I never fuck a bitch, you think she all that. Paying full to the max, inmates all black. My nigga E had a son, so that's my son. And if the laws ever asked, then that's my gun. He do the same, even though he ain't speaking. That's my motherfucking nigga, yeah, that's word to the deacon, hallelujah. They say hip-hop ain't got a shooter, but the Wizards got arenas, and arenas got a Ruger. Shit, I'm just chillin' on the low. 4th quarter, I'm the future, check the motherfucking scope. It's the rebel, kick flames, walking with the devil. Praying to the Lord, but this shit don't last forever. I ain't too hood, I ain't too street, but my balls and my word got me walking too deep. Mama told me get sleep, told mama that I can't. Told her stop working doubles for you fuck around and fake. Oh, now I had a seizure, made a nigga shed it to me, and my pops fell out. Same time that year, but that's life. I figured nothing day get nothing straight, but in my lowest points, a nigga higher than the K. All the promises I made, all the debts that I ain't paid. What the fuck I look like? Tryna chill in the shade. Wayne said you ain't grinding till you tired. New house, same week, nigga got fired. My generation might not ever see retirements, and with us here, my hustle is a goddamn requirement. I want it all. That means a nigga gotta go until the dead nigga blow. It's all I know. Boy, CHO. I'm the star of the show. Now can I grow? Or do you wanna see me fall? My nigga, I just want it all. So I'ma bow to the day the curtain call. And my coach stands tall. I'm rebellious. Look. Blue collar workers are still trying to make ends meet. While CEOs are polluting our streets and relaxing, that offends me. So without rise, we can never overcome our lows. But without goals, we can never wake up from our dreams. Life was more than a ride, it's a journey that we all have to travel at our own pace. Stay humble, homie, you're running in your own race. Yeah. Say pace yourself, G. Yeah. Say pace yourself, G. Rebel life, nigga, say pace yourself, G. And I'ma go until this fucking shit kills me. Say I'm rebellious. Nah, see, I would never conform. Young nigga, I'm rebellious. Yeah. Nigga. I say, I'm rebellious. Yeah. You can never hold a nigga down, cause I'm rebellious. CHO, rubber life, I would never conform, cause I'm rebellious.
And we are back on live from the underground.
You motherfucker.
Yo, I'm telling you, it gets crazy on here. When yo, I'm gonna do a plug real quick. Let me see them mugs. That was good. Yo, I'm gonna hold up to the camera right now. If you ain't had these,
Trolley joints.
nah, get you some. These
Get
are
you
pretty
some,
good.
but if anybody knows any executives at Trolley, then tell us.
Yeah,
to
you know what? Hey,
That's
more like
hey, for real, we looking for
And
some
no bullshit.
for some sponsorship.
Real quick, while we talking about drops and bigging people up, shout out to Cafe Brazil for the best coffee in the city.
That's where we was
Yeah,
at last
No
night.
bullshit. We sat down and drunk like 6 cups of coffees. I
No,
had the
real-
s'mores, the fucking
that was
cinnamon pecan pie. I came like 4 times while we were sitting there.
That's
Yo,
true.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not gonna drink coffee around these dudes anymore. They just clown me. They clown.
Okay.
They clown.
I didn't think we were going on there with it, but that's fine.
They
Let's
clown.
go.
They clown how I drink coffee, dog.
No,
like how you
it's-
do that?
Yeah, okay, people, time out. When you
Hold the phone.
when you was little and you
Yes,
woke up and you seen your parents drinking coffee, it
You
was
gonna go
either out
there.
of like a mug with the top on it to keep it cool so lip won't get burned, or it was out of a true mug that they just drunk out of. Now the small straws that you seen was to mix
For stirring
the coffee up.
sugar and
My man
things
Jay
of this
Will
nature.
took it a step further.
This
He took it a step further. He used that to actually drink the coffee, not one straw, but 4.
Oh yeah, 4 of them shits.
So he can get all.
So it was like
the
it was
substance
like
that he needs.
Yeah, it was like one big straw, but it was 4 stirring straws.
I was just like stirring them up. Hey, y'all need to stop talking mess on the chat, boys.
See,
for real.
because thank you. When I said,
I hope they agree, man.
You don't drink coffee
Hey,
with
baby, let's take it to
straws.
the chat boards and see.
Yo, they was just like I got dudes like, wow, Josh, really? And
See.
like laugh, LMAO at man.
That's
Y'all
what
going
it
with
is.
that, dog. I was just feeling like doing it at the moment. It wasn't like a regular thing. It's just like
No, it is. You can go ahead.
Causing strophy.
Yo, whatever, man. But another thing that we was discussing last night, we got into a little sports talk. So we gonna get into a little sports topics today. Rico Slice and Rollo wanna get into some Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? A little talk on that. What else did y'all want to
And them
discuss?
sorry ass Cowboys.
Well, let's pose this first before we get into this. This is a hip hop culture, lifestyle show, music, all that type of stuff.
Right.
Rollo and I both have a athletic background. He played. I don't know if y'all know, but he played football cornerback at Boston College.
Right.
And I coached at the University of Kansas
So
football.
And
So
just
we
a little
both-
side note, back in high school, Rico threw a no-hitter.
No, it was a perfect game, asshole.
Perfect
What?
game.
Threw a
North
perfect
Garland.
game.
Okay.
So we both have an athletic background.
I
And
was
so-
a theater nerd, so I'm gonna let them.
That's
I
fine.
was a thespian as well.
Word.
Yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
So-
Thiago and them boys.
Let's jump in it. We talked a little bit about Notre Dame last night.
Right.
Where are you at with them?
I like them. I hate Notre Dame as a person and as a school and as a university, but they're playing good football, and I can't deny that. They look a little bit more hungry on defense. The offense look a little bit more well polished, and they have a running game. They have 2 running backs that can actually tote the rock. So this is a different Notre Dame than we've seen the last 3 years. This is the Notre Dame everybody been wanting to see, and I like the coach Brian Kelly. He did something with Cincinnati and made the Big East look relevant. Now that he's
Yeah, that 52-10 loss to Florida in the Sugar Bowl made them look real relevant.
yeah, it did it at all. You know what I mean? But still, to take Cincinnati to a Sugar Bowl
Right.
made them look
All right,
relevant.
look. Here's my thing with Notre Dame. And I'm an Italian from Cleveland. My whole family's Catholic, so I have a lot of Notre Dame fans in my family.
Go BC.
They all love them. Yeah, go BC, absolutely. But listen, Notre Dame, man, they get a couple wins here and there, and the fucking national media goes ape shit. They beat Navy, Purdue, and a highly overrated Michigan State team. And Navy, they beat them pretty handily, but then Navy came and got wiped out by Wake Forest or some shit the next week. Navy is one of the top, probably bottom 10 worst teams in college football this year. Purdue may get 7 wins. And Michigan State, we talked about them last night because our next subject is going to be on the Big Ten Conference itself. And I think they're way over. They may be a top 25 team. Maybe. And I think that's pushing it. So
See, let's not look at who they beat. Look at how they beat them.
They had to pull. You're saying their offense is operating better.
But look how they dominated Michigan State from the defensive side of the ball, the front 7. Hell, just go from the front 4. Look how they dominated their front 4 on both sides of the ball. You haven't seen this from Notre Dame in a long time, and they have the athletes to contend for a top 5 ending at the end of the year if they stay healthy.
Yeah.
But they have a tough schedule.
They do. I was just about to say the schedule may not permit that, but
yeah, they have a hell of a schedule.
Michigan State was the one, and I do still think that Michigan State is wildly overrated, but
the Big Ten is.
Here we go. This fucking guy.
But, y'all went hard on this last night. Go ahead, man.
The Big Ten is highly overrated.
But
it's always been.
all right.
That's why y'all play at 10 in the morning.
We can go there next. We can go there now, but let me just say that that was an impressive win. It absolutely was. But number 1, I think Michigan State is overrated. Number 2, we're saying Notre Dame is back after they beat Michigan State on the road. I mean, if that's the criteria for being back nowadays, then fucking I don't know. Rutgers is back then.
No.
They're undefeated. They've had a couple nice wins.
But
on the road.
Shout out to UT. Just had to throw that up in there.
They did put 66 up there last year.
Yeah.
I mean,
so that's
cool.
my team right there. So.
But tell the Big 12 just get it together. Right?
West Virginia is a class of that conference.
Yeah, it is.
So
they're gonna win that
I'm
conference.
gonna be quiet after that one. Let's go ahead.
All right, so Big Ten, man. Big Ten. Let's go. Give it to me.
I mean, the Big Ten is overrated, man. It's always been
They're overrated. Where are they rated right now?
I mean, the Big Ten is a good conference.
I'll take. We don't even have to argue because I'll take that.
It's a good conference.
I'll take.
I will give it that. It has the potential, and it's supposed to be an elite conference. Maybe it's supposed to be better than the SEC.
No, hell no.
Well, with Ohio State, Michigan at the top of its game. If you get Iowa back to where it's supposed to be, Purdue back where it's supposed to be, Notre Dame should have been in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they should have. They're essentially an ACC team now, though.
Now you got Nebraska in the Big Ten. If they get back to where they're supposed to be, it's a couple teams in the Big Ten. If they take the step, Wisconsin, if they stay consistent and not just recruit, transfer quarterbacks and think that's going to be the savior to their program. You know what I mean? So if these teams get consistent with their recruiting, get consistent just with the style of football play, and stop hiring dumbass coaches like Rick Rodriguez.
Hey, he's out there got them Wildcats balling in Arizona though.
That's where he needs to be in the Pac-10 where they don't play defense because that's the only place that offense is going to work. And so the Big Ten is like the reason what upsets me about the Big Ten because they have the teams, they have the tradition,
right.
They have the biggest rivalry out of 2 teams in Michigan and Ohio State than any other conference. Like, they supposed to be the class of college football. Mm-hmm. But every year, just kind of like the ACC does, but more so it hurts with the Big Ten because they go to the big-time bowls, and they don't win. They do win, they don't. Some, they don't. You know what I mean? But the national championships haven't been there like they're supposed to be.
No. Like you said, the tradition is there. The names are there. The money is there. Everything, they've got their own fucking network. It's all there. But are the players there anymore? Because they're in the past 30 years or so, 20 years, there's been a massive population migration from the Midwest and the Northeast to the Southeast and out West.
Well, that's why I say recruit better. Watch Urban Meyer's recruit at Ohio State.
Well, yeah. Well, he probably still has every top high school coach in the state of Florida's number on his speed dial.
Yeah, but I think the art of recruiting, since all of the scandals and allegations that came out about how motherfuckers went to strip clubs and you know what I mean.
I would have loved to gone to Colorado on a recruiting trip.
Like that's just like me.
When that shit was going on.
That's just like me getting on here now and saying what I did on my recruiting visit. That is my business.
Right.
I'm not going to let that out. I had fun. Just to let you know.
Sure you don't want to let that out?
I'm straight.
Beantown.
But you know what I mean? It's like, come on. They just need to recruit better. USC recruits. You know what I mean? USC still get their recruits.
It's a lot easier said than done, though, Rolando. I mean, because who's USC actually fighting against for Southern California kids? UCLA. UCLA hasn't been even remotely relevant in the past 10 years. They look good this year, but they haven't been relevant for the past 10 years. So USC pretty much has a monopoly on the top kids in Southern California.
It's what USC basically did what Miami did when Miami first started off creating the state of Miami, where they only recruited from South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
USC only recruit from Southern Cal, and then they just kind of pick and spread from everywhere.
Yeah.
But they get their talent. It's cats that ball in Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Ohio's a top 5 high school athletic hotbed in the country.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You get cats out of Michigan. The Midwest produced great offensive linemen, so you always pull from that. You still have Pittsburgh in the Northeast to pull from because Rutgers, Boston College, Syracuse versus Penn State. I forgot to mention Penn State. Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan State. Come on, like those football programs that you have to choose from in the Big Ten is a greater pool than the Northeast than what you have in the ACC. You can add Pittsburgh and Syracuse.
I know what you're saying, but the numbers don't lie, though. When you look at, obviously, we all know that the SEC has won the past, 5 or 6 national championships.
Yeah.
And if you look at the number, I actually just did this a couple weeks ago when I was in Pittsburgh. My uncle was he's a much bigger Big Ten fan than I am, and I was just trying to bring him back down to earth real quick. And I showed him the numbers. The SEC, the amount of players from the SEC that are in the NFL, well, it's like a 60% gap between the SEC and the next conference. I think the next conference is the ACC, yeah, and then it's Big 10, and then I think it's Big 12, and then Pac-10, Big East, or something along those lines. But it's like the SEC has such a monopoly on the best talent in the country. It's not even a competition. It's really not.
You really know what it is, though? And I was talking to somebody about this today. It's the South in football.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a football coach and you want to go find football players, where do you go? You go to Texas. You go to Florida.
Alabama, Georgia.
And if you don't go to Texas or Florida, then you maybe go to Cali. But you want fast, big, athletic, strong, you're going to go to Texas and Florida. And that's one thing the South does have is just they breed football players. Whether you're the best or you're the worst, you still going to be a football player coming from the South. And I think that's what it is.
Yep.
But what makes the Big Ten so good? I don't know. That's what I want to know. Like, I can give you 1,000 reasons why they shameful. But I just want to know at least 3 reasons why they good.
I'll give you 3 reasons. Ohio State. Ohio State. And Ohio State.
Anyways, we're going to get back to the music on now. We're going to end on a strong note, you know what I'm saying? It's J. Will, Rico Slice, and Rollo on Live from the Underground. We're going to hit y'all with some more music real quick.
Whoop.
Sharp
like a big box of chocolates. Then what you see is what you get. You never know what you pick if you're slow to try to shit. The message that I'm sending is the lesson that I'm living. Every second is a blessing, but I'm stressing every minute and it's adding up. Gone all the days of young and acting buck. Situations change over time, still my ass stuck. Same lane, same frame of mind. In a rental truck, it's hard for me to maintain and drive with the window up. Blowing Lisa Onion, other perk kush for what it's worth. Push like I'm giving birth. First, how the work looks can make the difference. Notice every sentence when I start to finish. High percentage, finish, fashion, flossing like a dentist. I'm menace in my own right, flawless in my own mind. The lesson that I hold tight is, homie, get your own grind. Never mind, I'm on mine and executed with perfection. This is a selection from the Nappy Roots collection. The message, yeah.
The message is sharp and clear. Get out of here. The message is sharp and clear.
Yeah, I used to like them gals, you know, the video type, until I caught that disease, the venereal type. The message, you gotta read the message. The building with the pyramid top well protected. The message they show you and know you won't see it. The handshake just to profess the allegiance. They keeping them secrets and reaching for Jesus and demons the same time, night and daytime. You get it, day and night. I used to believe I had an A alike and always thought we didn't see a light. I used to be just like the stereotype.
Went from hip-hop to punk rock, stood up on the rooftop and hollered out all things south. I leapfrog the camouflage guts, caramel colored candy box, Chevy steady, heavy, melody, ready, listen, non-fiction. The portrait of the South painted pastel, winter coats and thrift store racks that never sell. Sunday evening revivals when sweaty services held and requests addressed to Mighty Gabriel. They say you gotta go, you gotta go.
The message is sharp and clear. Get out of here. The message is sharp and clear.
Ayo Ish, dig through something in your computer real quick, throw a beat on. I feel like rapping. I ain't really got a whole lot of time. My chick blowing my phone up, crying, you know how they do. So I only got one take. If we don't do it, fuck it, scrap it, put it in recycle bin. We'll come back to it later. But yeah, let's go.
Oh, now we told my niggas ain't no joke. And we keep them blows, so please don't get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked.
About to have a little fun with this one.
My niggas ain't no joke.
Holding it down for my
G's. So please don't get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked.
I'm rolling, but not that reefer like Khalifa. In a hatchback, black Chevy with my homegirl named Keisha. And we peeping the scene out for polices. I'm riding dirty, my tags out, and these hoes calling my beeper. That mean I'm buzzing, but I gotta throw that left up. If you disrespect it, man, my cousins will come check her. Go check, you better check her, cause she'll get jumped like checkers. She said she down to rise, now she riding down on stretcher. And it's killer, I'm shooting shots, no safety. Ever since day one, my mom said they would hate me. I ran up in your spot with that AR screen, get up, fuck 'em. We ball, killer snow from on the block. My hands dirty, my chick clean, my click deep in your shit. We come around with that bullshit, and I'ma let this kid sing.
Oh, now we told my niggas ain't no joke. And we keep them blows, so please don't get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked. Oh, now we told my niggas ain't no joke. And we keep them blows, so please don't get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked. Fuck around, don't fuck around, and you fuck around and get smoked.
I know some of y'all who just jumping on board. Y'all was like, wait a minute, I thought these cats was positive. Don't be scared, I'm just playing around on this one. We still being positive, but we still gotta let them fuck boys know that we don't fuck around, we fuck around. You feel me? Killer, dropping soon. Me and Ish in here, Blue out here, X in here, Bobby Cash, JT. We out here.
keep them blows, so please don't get smoked. Fuck around with them fuck arounds and you fuck around and get smoked. Fuck around with them fuck arounds and you fuck around and get smoked. Right now we told, my niggas ain't no joke. And we keep them blows, so please don't get smoked. Fuck around with them fuck arounds and you fuck around and get smoked. Fuck around with them fuck arounds and you fuck around and get smoked.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo, that was the homie Brain Gang Killer, man. Just dropped a new freestyle over that Lil Mouse. I actually got to shoot some footage of that. We're gonna be dropping that real soon.
Hella band.
Shout out,
Hella band.
shout out to Killer. Shout out to Ish. Who I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you are a rapper and you looking for a producer, Brain Gang Ish. I knew he was sick, but this boy is just clinically insane.
The young boy's only 19.
19, dog. So I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If you need some beats, hit him up. And he will tell you to cut that check immediately. So
yeah. There's no hesitation with that shit.
He was
man.
like he ain't playing on that. So shameless plug for the
no
boy.
Free beats, Shotty.
No free beats. Don't come out with that. But also, like, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce him. You can see Miss Rachel in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up to the people, Rachel. Hi. We got Mike. He just came up in here, and Megazar just came up in the building.
Young Megazar.
Which we gonna hit it up with Mega pretty soon, and we actually gonna drop his new song tonight, "Children of the Corn." You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Megazar. He in the corner real quick. You gonna get him on in a minute. But you know we came in on that Lil Mouse beat, man. So we gonna get back to the trap. How do y'all like? I know y'all was saying we should have like opened the show with Lil Mouse. How do y'all feel about that dude, man?
I think it's fucking child abuse. Shit, man. How old is the kid?
13.
13?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Lord, have mercy.
It's real wild.
I don't know. I mean, I really have no. I was kind of shocked, but when I saw it, I was kind of shocked at how big it blew up when it did.
Do you remember when you were 13?
I try to forget when I was 13.
What?
Yeah, have you seen the video?
Yeah.
The video is worse than the song.
That's what I mean.
But you gotta
I'm talking
put
about
the
the
shoe
video.
on another foot. I mean, just think about if you were 13 and you just had these freaks all over you. It'd be a whole different story.
It's fucking statutory rape, my man.
Hey, baby, rape me.
Yo. Man, but it's crazy. Like, it's crazy just looking at the Shy in general because.
But I say, because that doesn't surprise me coming from Chicago.
It kind of, I mean, when on the music tip,
right
on
now.
how big the music tip is now. Like when you think Shy, when you used to think Shy, you would think Common, you know, Kanye, Twist, and all that. And then to see Chief Keef come out the way he is, Lil Mouse, all of them, it's weird for me to see it.
But when you also think of Chicago, you also think of 52 people getting shot in 48 hours. It being labeled the dangerous city in the world.
Right.
You also think about things like that. So a Lil Mouse coming from Chicago is not too far fetched.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because shit, he may be fucking around and smoking somebody.
I mean, and I remember, and it's crazy. I remember Lupe Fiasco was doing an interview, and it was showing like, you know, when remember that when MTV used to do My Block, you know, My Block Chicago.
Oh, you talking about the Rap Fix joint he did?
Yeah, and he just like broke
that.
down crying because he was like, man, most of the dudes that was in that video are dead now. So it is pretty crazy out in Chicago, man. A lot of people don't really realize that. And people are on this chat is saying the whole GBE crew is going to be in jail by 25.
I can see that, but
I don't think it's a stretch.
But that's why trap music ain't going nowhere. That's why that genre is not going anywhere. Just look what's going on in the communities, man. As long as you got that going on in the communities, you're going to get music to support it. That's just real. You know what I mean? I don't see it going nowhere.
And I feel, do you feel like there's a point where people support it too much? Because I remember we were doing a segment. We were shooting a video, me, Megazar, Mike, and we were talking about how some people, they'll do, like, some of these rappers will do some real jacked up stuff, and people and their friends will still be wearing free so-and-so shirts and stuff. It's like, this dude is accused of killing somebody.
But they'll do it for their homeboy.
That's true.
I mean, they'll do it for their homeboy, rapper or not. So
it's
yeah,
just weird.
Do it for
it's just
Boosie
weird for me because I'm like,
I mean, I think this entire topic, I think, is as much of a societal issue as it is a fucking music issue.
It is.
It really is. I mean, there's a lot that plays into it.
So, but you know, in y'all's opinion, who do y'all feel is who is y'all's favorite trap artist? I know we talk a lot about Gucci.
Gucci.
So is it
Gucci.
Gucci? Is Gucci
Yes.
y'all's favorite?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go with T.I. Like, I'm just. gonna go with T.I. because he's really the only one I really like. We gonna discuss the whole Jeezy Gucci Man topic for a minute because we got into that a little bit last night. I feel as though Jeezy kind of brought Gucci Man on in a little bit, and y'all feel Gucci brought Jeezy on because I mean, Jeezy was still popping with Boys in the Hood by the time So Icy came out, and right around the corner was Thug Motivation 101.
True. Jeezy did have some shine. Yeah, I mean, and Jeezy was the reason why kind of Gucci fell back in the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah.
But Gucci's the reason he softened up the I would say for Rick Ross to come and wipe Jeezy out the way. But if it wasn't for Gucci to come back into his lane and get back into his own, because Gucci, man, I'm telling you, so many people listen.
I'm gonna have to listen to Gucci deeper. It's crazy the way y'all talk about him. The way y'all talk about him, it's like I guess I gotta listen deeper.
Yeah, because you were only. I mean, I'm not saying like
people
take his music deeper. I'm saying you need to listen to his catalog more.
Yeah, because people run around here talking about 2 Chainz and how 2 Chainz is hot. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he is.
He's hot. I'm talking about, but good. But I'm talking about he's hot. But as a rapper, to me, he's not better than Gucci.
He's not even close to Gucci. Is he agreeing or disagreeing?
No, I know he's disagreeing.
Gucci shits on Titty Boy, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know about that, man. I rocks with 2 Chainz, man.
Bro, Gucci is it.
I don't know, but it's funny. What's funny to me is like. How do you feel Rick Ross came and just took that lane over? Like it was like kind of randomly overnight.
Yeah, man.
It was like really overnight.
Because you know why? Because he can rap better.
I agree with that.
He can rap
I
better.
agree with that totally.
He overall. He overall.
I know you do.
I agree with that totally.
Overall, he makes better music. You know what I mean? But
right.
Gucci's one reason why I do fuck with Gucci because whatever he raps about, 9 out of 10, he's dead. My man Jeezy sent 2 cats at him, tried to set him up for the chain. He killed one, left one on the side of the school. Got off trial.
Word.
He's the only person who get caught with the bricks and go to jail, gets off trial.
T.I. get caught. He didn't.
I mean,
get off trial though.
I mean, T.I. got caught with a fucking army in his trunk.
And then like the second time around, like when he did that U-turn in the street, got caught with some drugs on. That's why he went back.
But I mean,
he got caught with a bunch of. He was on E. He had a fucking cup of lean in his.
Yeah,
but and his girl tried to take it off.
Yeah, but even T.I. had credibility to the point to where whatever T.I. said he did. I mean, the nigga went to jail 21 times before he
probably more than that.
Who did
T.I.?
T.I. He go to like 21 times.
Probably more than that. Let's be real.
Shit like
yeah,
probably more than that, man.
So it's like, all right, T.I. I understand you probably everything you rap about. You probably honestly did. You know what I mean?
It's I don't like the idea of people fabricating it though. I mean,
but Rick Ross, what he does, bro, I think he tells a story. I think he paints the picture of a nigga who's so.
But say you telling the story, then Tupac always said this didn't happen to me, but I know people that this happened to, and I'm speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a story, say it's a story. Don't sit there and be like I'm the biggest boss.
Like I said, you got to put that one back, man. That's a whole other episode, bro.
All right, so we gonna leave that one alone there. But I'm just saying, like I'm all about just. I mean, if like I said, if you're gonna tell the story, say it's a story. Don't say you're a rapper and you got people ghostwriting your stuff.
I don't think Ross got nobody ghost.
No. I'm not saying he's. I'm saying in
okay,
general,
okay.
like if you don't say you rap, if people ghostwrite for you.
If you're rapping though.
Yeah, that's the act.
But I mean, I feel like with hip hop, I mean, if you're a singer, somebody can write your lyrics because your talent is your voice.
So
as a rapper, your talent is what you say.
So what is Dr. Dre?
Dre admits he got writers though.
What's that? Okay, so what's
he admits that.
But do you still call him a rapper in a certain sense?
I mean,
he still has a cadence. He still has cadence. I mean,
very loose. It's very loose. Very loose title.
I think that you have a weak argument over there.
Nah,
I think you do. I think you have a weak argument over there.
Anyway, sip your Coors Light.
Nah, I mean I don't know. All right, what about Kanye?
I knew somebody was gonna put that in here.
Is he a rapper though?
Well, I didn't really realize he had ghostwriters as much as he did until Big Brother Mega over here like broke down which this man is probably like the most intelligent man on hip hop I've ever talked to.
The hip hop dictionary.
Yeah, he like broke it down completely like Kanye. I mean, he said Consequence wrote for Kanye. Mm-hmm. Big Sean wrote for him a little bit. You know, Ron Fest, Pusha T.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I kind of fell back on that one because I didn't realize that it's been going this long.
So do you still consider him a rapper?
I mean, I put him in my top 5.
So you consider him a rapper?
Yeah.
Like I said, you have a weak argument. Thank you. Like I said.
Anyway, before I embarrass myself even more, we're going to get back to the music, and then we're going to bring on Big Brother Megazar, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to the next joint, and then we're going to come back on Live from the Underground. This is Rico Slice,
Whoop,
Rollo,
Already.
and your boy J Will on Live from the Underground.
them shits.
I wanna get up, cruising through life on a banana peel, don't wanna slip up. I seen it and that shit sucks. I'd rather a sippy cup over a bottle. She holds the throttle and drive me so nuts. I mean so crazy. I'm thinking this may be love at first sight. She picked me up in a Mars truck, let me fuck the first night. I don't think that was too forward. Other girls I get too bored of quickly. We click like we was empty and oh lord, I'm all about the lick like 2 broads. But this come up, got no problem wiping all the come up. She's definitely my number 1. Summer love. A lot of niggas might put one above, but not me, she's perfect as it gets. The way she work her hips when I'm hitting, yo, that's the shit. I be thinking about when I do a song for the ladies. I picture the way that her back bends like Mercedes. No, baby, I'm all good to go. I probably text her when I finish this song and let her know, like, you know I made a song for you. You ain't home, is you? Well, oh yeah, I text your phone when I'm on my way. Peace. Our conversation requires no concentration, no consultations or problems, eyes full of consolations. For this moment we waited, and so far, it's what I expected. You got the body, and good golly, you hotter than Texas, so refreshing. The next step is to see what you want. I got the lesson. The next test, we taking it home. You know I'm far from a poet. I'm a star and she know it, so I told her to treat my dick like my cover and blow it. The head game, exchange to the bed frame. Take a look at us, right on the table. No free cable, but we hooking up. Remember when I wasn't so fresh? She gave no shits. And now I gotta go in like road trips. The whole flip of my traffic of all the baddest chicks from Avocets. And in fact, I'm packing my swag's patented, ravishing yet rational. Whatever you call it, I bet we all won't say it's love, but I can see that we falling. It's all good.
Oh,
how
let's bring them on, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Flow at its finest. What the fuck is going on? Niggas shitting out trash, putting in on rap beats, calling it a song. Real MCs left the game and ain't it right. Y'all in the wrong. Hold up, y'all niggas gotta be kidding me. Grow up, punchlines hit them in the gut, nigga throw up. I'm a stove fly, sometimes I kill myself, kamikaze. Y'all rappers ain't messing with my posse. Your girl want me private, said that I'm a hottie, cause I stay pippin' like Scotty. Y'all don't get the picture like a lost ID, and taking my lines in vain like an IV. nigga, hold up. Only 19, but I know I rhyme better. Lactose nigga, but I still want the cheddar. Only 19, but I know my rhyme's clever. Disagree with R.E., get your head severed. Rhyme scheme tricky, it's pretty like Ricky. Be selection, be picky. My flow so witty, my flow magic like Mickey. I got faith in my raps, it's no biggie. And what the fuck is going on? I'm so flowing, I'm so flowing. And what the fuck is going on? I'm so flowing, I'm so flowing. Yeah, yeah, I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming. I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming. Shoes on my feet that you probably wanna rock. Shoes in my closet that you probably wanna cop. Shoes on the bottom shelves and on the top. I'm saying I got more shoes than you do socks. All about my shoe game, spitting flames, killing lame, staying fresh, no stains, spitting bars over brains. Y'all whack rappers, bars be so simple. About to put the pain on you niggas like a window. Rappers under my bars like they playing limbo. Obvious rapper, not for you, it's simple. I rap the instrumental, always mental, never simple. Playing music, get my temple, cutting your main bitch like a sickle. Lyrically, y'all can't touch me. I take time with my lines. Even Russell Simmons couldn't rush me. I was a problem at the age of 16, won the bet. Now I'm a threat like a tech, demanding respect. And what the fuck is going on? I'm so flowing, I'm so flowing. And what the fuck is going on? I'm so flowing, I'm so flowing. Yeah, yeah, I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming. Flow's finest. I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming, I'm so rhyming. Lyrical dope, E-M-C-E-E. All about H-I-P-H-O-P. Won't stop till I get to the T-O-P. Like S-T-E-V-I-E, nigga. Y'all can't S-E-E-M-E, nigga. I'm the E-L-I-T-E, nigga. And I just killed this P-E-T-E, nigga. Music coming from the soul. Yeah.
From the underground, it's your boy Jay Will, and like I said, we got Big Brother Megazar on here now. Hold on, just 1 second. Gotta make sure we see the brother. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm happy to have you on here, man. And like I said before, you're always welcome here. You like family. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I met this dude at Topic's house not too long ago. It was like late 2011, I believe. And like I said, we hit it off instantly, man. So, and this dude is a phenomenal rapper, and just his mind works in a mysterious and crazy way. We got a suggestion from the homie Jose Guapo. We're gonna let him take over the interview for a little bit. So I'm gonna step back and let Mr. Guapo take over real quick. So this is Jose Guapo and your boy Megazar.
Before Jose gets started, I just want to say it's an honor and a privilege. It's an honor and privilege to be a part of this. I saw it, when it was in the stages of, when it was in your mind, so to see it come to fruition, and of course for my brother to be a part of it. Yeah. And great minds like Rico, and Jose, I saw them, doing what they were doing also, and so with my tenure in the city, which has been all 29 years of my life, there's never been an outlet, and there's never been that many people, to reach out to just artists in general, and period. So just want to salute y'all brothers, more continued success. Shout to Mike, shout to Rachel, let's get this thing.
Back at you.
Appreciate it. And we appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but how long you been making music?
Shit, man, I've been spitting since I was like 12 years old, man.
And what made you want to get into music?
Michael Jackson.
What about Michael Jackson triggered you to want to make music?
Everything. Most notably the jackets. I mean the fashion aspect. Mike had the dopest Captain Crunch jackets, I ever, that Just overall, no, on the real, just Mike's overall professionalism, man. And like at one time in my life, he was actually synonymous with God. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have to be reminded to say my prayers before I go to sleep, but nobody had to tell me to watch Michael Jackson moonwalk when I woke up, when I went to sleep at night. So Michael Jackson's level of professionalism and, of course, his excellence in his artistry and his genius overall, man. Like, Mike is the God, like, all the way.
So then would you say that he was a pretty big influence on the type of music you make today?
As far as the intricate and meticulous way that I go about it, of course.
And how exactly would you explain the type of music that you make?
Well, my music is deeply rooted in, what I've been through in life, and I like to decode and hide my lyrics because I feel like everybody can't be the vulnerable, the vulnerable, transparent person. There has to be some type of mystique, and there has to be some type of aura that goes along with you as an artist. So that's why my first thing first is skill and artistry, and that's based off of the English language, which is my favorite subject in school. So I use the full arsenal of the English language, from the onomatopoeias to the puns, to the metaphors, to the similes, to the double entendres, the triple entendres. I relate things in the past, present, and the future. I just use the whole language as a crux, and also to propel the level of artistry that I actually shoot for.
I hear you. So, in the music industry and in life in general, there's a lot of obstacles you got to overcome. All types of stuff. So, what would you say is the biggest obstacle you had to overcome to get to where you're at today, not only as a person but as an artist?
Well, as a person, I've always was, when you're an older sibling, you're a born leader, So there's really, like, you have to realize that it's not just you. Growing up, wanting an older brother, I sought that, through my cousins and through gang activity. That was there, at that time that was there for us. But I always kept in mind, because I had great parents. So I also kept in mind to make sure none of my little brothers got involved in that. So some of the obstacles I faced musically was I was too street for the hip hop crowd here 10 years ago, and I was too hip hop for the street cats that I ran with. So there never really was an outlet, and everything was done in secret. Like I was talking to a brother doing one of these events here in the city, and I was like, see, it wasn't like this 10 years ago. And they was like, no, it wasn't. I said, nigga, please. Like 30 niggas was there, and it was the same 30 cats. Like didn't nobody know outside of y'all. So, where it is today, and it's a big, huge leap for us as a city, and I'm just glad to be a part of it, whether it came 10 years, later, or if it never came, because my thing is, you never miss what you never had. So I really didn't, I was a legend to my circle, so that really doesn't matter, unless you can affect and unless you can, affect other people where they're at, it really doesn't mean nothing.
So what are your thoughts on the Dallas scene now?
Oh man, I love it, man. It's just to see the genius and to see the talent of the youth in our city, man, just blows me away. From everybody, from the ADDs, the Topics, the Tunks, the Jason Greens, the Matt Clays, the Raw Elements, the JTs, the Cashes, the Bobbies. You know what I'm saying? It just blows me away. And there's plenty of others out there. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of others that we don't even know about. So just to see it today, I come from the era where we danced to every damn thing. Like we didn't make dance songs. We danced to everything. So I even have a respect. I have a great respect for the dudes who dance. This is our culture. This is our city. This is what we did. But those same cats that you saw dancing was the ones shooting after the club, when I was coming up, so it could fool you. Today, if he danced, that's all he do is dance. But back when we was jack of all trades, the same cat that was dancing is gonna start, he gonna start it off by hitting somebody for no reason, So it was just a different climate. But to see the Dallas scene today, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I feel comfortable with putting us up against anybody. I mean anybody. We got spitters, you know, who are still in early developmental stages, but could go toe to toe with whoever, you know. That's how I personally feel. So, I mean, I love where we at as a city.
All right, man. It sounds like you got a lot of good things to say about the scene right now.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest con, or what would you like to see change or be done?
He said the biggest con. God damn.
I mean, we put a lot of pros out there.
Nah, it's like
there's
this.
a lot of pros, but
yeah. I mean,
you always gotta know what the cons are.
Like the false unity shit. Like, don't yell unity.
Boom.
Don't yell unity.
Motherfucking boom.
Don't yell unity when you going down, cause when you was up, you wasn't yelling unity. You know what I'm saying? When you up and you got it, it ain't no unity. You know what I'm saying? But when you on your way down or when you climax, and that's when you want to reach. I'm gonna put my city on the map. We gotta stick together. We gotta boo boo boo. We gotta blah blah blah. Man, get this shit out of here, man. I've been here my whole life. Niggas don't reach out here.
No.
It's like straight up, people don't reach out here. But you know what I'm saying? I love principle so much, man, because see, principle lays down with you. When you go to sleep at night, principle lays down with you. Justice lays down with you. Equity, it lays down with you. You know what I'm saying? And karma has a way of letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Karma has a way of letting you know that your time is, you know what I'm saying, that your time has come. So I'm not finna just point out any people in particular, because that's not my style. You know, if I had a problem with anybody, I'm pretty sure they know, because I told them face to face. So, you know, I'm not gonna go that route, but what I am gonna say is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say this. I see y'all, man. Point blank, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like the brotherhood that me and my brothers got, man. Look here, that's God. That's God's work, man. It ain't mine. It ain't none of theirs. It's my work. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know, Jay Rhodes is one of the pioneers of this scene. You don't hear him crying about nobody giving him credit though. Shit, I was here. I was here. You know what I'm saying? So Picasso, all them brothers, S1, Picnic Time. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers don't be crying. You know, they just do their thing, man. And time blessed them, because they did their thing, and they didn't harbor on nobody giving them credit. So my thing is, man, if you in this, don't do it for the credit, and don't do it to be seen to men. Do it because you have a passion and you really love this art form. You know, don't do it just because everybody else doing it and you decent at it. Nah, man. You don't hoop because you decent at it. You know, I'm gonna try for the NBA because I'm decent at it. You know what I'm saying? Rap is the only thing where skill isn't even taken in consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I'm just gonna be real. In order for a cat like Waka Flocka to flourish in this, you have to remove talent. You have to remove talent from the equation. Damn being turned up. Like, just get the nigga out of my face and turn the beat on. The beat will get you turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's your man's, Rico.
It is, but this is Megazard's time. So
All right, and I got one more question for you, and then we're gonna pass over to Jay Will.
Yeah.
And this is a question I ask, you know, to everyone I interview, and the reason why I asked is because it was one day I was having a conversation with someone, and they asked me this question, and I didn't know how to answer it. And the question is, what is your purpose?
Well, actually, man, my purpose is I'm a servant, man. I'm a servant by nature. You know, a lot of people see themselves as leaders. I don't see you as a leader, because a leader is a servant. A leader doesn't point, hey, do this for me. What a leader does is he sees a person, he sees past a person's faults and see what they need. You know what I'm saying? And so my whole purpose in life is to be of service, first to my community, to my people, and to the less fortunate, and then to the entire human family. So whatever talent that God blessed me with, or whatever expertise that He allows me to grow and evolve in, that's what I'm going to use to be of service to people.
I hear you, man. I hear you. And that's it for our interview, and I'm gonna pass it over to Jay Will now.
Alright. I'm back. I really don't have much to say on that. All I can say really is that,
Drop the
you know,
record.
there's a reason why Megazard is who he is in this city. Like, if you don't really know, like, Mega is like a big brother of all of us. You know, he treats me like he knew me my whole life. And when he speaks of unity, I mean, that's the reason why I got, you know, Rico, Rallo, I mean, even Jose Guava. Like, anytime anytime that Jose want to come through or Pat.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
No, Waka's presence on the microphone isn't no damn talent. A nigga screaming into a microphone is not a talent.
He's reading the chats and he's like going all right.
Hell no, because niggas get it confused. Let me tell you something, man. Niggas don't get on the court and just shoot the ball from anywhere. You don't get on the court and, hey. You know what I'm saying?
I never said that he was talented.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you because
I know.
let me tell you like this. Less skilled people always use that as a cop out, man. But why do you love Eminem? Why do you love the people who you love? Because of how skilled they are.
Can I give just it's going to be a very short argument. It's not a very strong one. I take Waka Flocka for his energy. I take him for exactly what he is. I don't listen to Waka Flocka and then go turn on Black Thought. I take him for his energy. I throw on Flockavelli while I'm cleaning my fucking, guest bedroom or something.
I understand, but see, the era I grew up in, even the energy guy had. Busta Rhymes was our energy guy. But look how skillful
like I said, it's not a strong argument.
No, I mean, but
you know what I'm saying? Look how skillful he was.
Hold on, but here go the argument, dog. That was your time. Time changes.
Yeah, but it doesn't always change for the better. It doesn't always. So they say it doesn't always change for the better.
Very true.
But who's to say that? Because our parents don't give a fuck about what we listen to. They think it's garbage.
Yeah,
and they think what they listen to is great.
They do. Yeah,
not
you know what I mean?
But I think when they rooted in. But you talking about singing, bro? Like when you sing, you can point out a talent.
But no, I'm just talking about music in general. From time to time, people latch on to a different style of music throughout time.
And I'm gonna just say this. One very, very intelligent man said something very simple to me, and it made sense. Music, especially hip hop music, always goes in a cycle. Mm-hmm. I mean, back in
everything.
Back in the late '90s, I mean, people were saying the same thing about the bad boy movement, the shiny suit movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So I mean, it'll come back to where we all love and respect. I mean, but even now it's not as bad because Kendrick is popping off.
I mean,
right
I think
now,
it's at a point. I think it's at a point in time where, bruh, if you want to hear it, you go listen to it.
Yeah,
you don't want to listen to it, you don't have to listen to it.
Right.
And if you want to play the mainstream, then you have to deal with the Waka Flockas and the things of that nature. If you don't want to play the mainstream,
tune into us.
Yeah, and that's just how it is.
Shoot straight up. But we actually gonna get into Megazard's track real quick. It's called Children of the Corn. You can download it on nasagang.com or you can just go to his Bandcamp, Megazard. You can just type in Megazard Bandcamp in Google. You're going to find it. And so we're going to play his new track, Children of the Corn, and then we're going to come right back here on Live from the Underground.
Lame nigga be quiet. Lame nigga be quiet. Lame nigga be quiet.
You in the presence of the Czar, nigga.
Lame nigga be quiet. Lame nigga be quiet. Lame nigga be quiet.
You in the presence of the Czar, nigga. Facebook fucked up, boy. What you think got tweet for? Dallas spot the blow, boy. What you think of MC for? Explode and peak bowls, earlobes, lyrical, mind pros. Whenever my track you download. I stand accused. Most of you spit that I'm amused. Hilarious, levity, comic relief. Don't be confused, I'm short fused. People in pews viewing you ain't know I was on my P's and Q's. Let me get some woos. My hair got loose screws. That forecast bad news for whom it may concern. Your worst fear is now confirmed. Court is now adjourned. Nigga, check my sojourn. Nigga, 415 to F4Y. My math I proven shown. Nigga, I'm civilized but real black. Your eye can get out of line to jeopardize the progress of me and your mind. That's defined by anyone that in a circle combined. We get in a circle that's intertwined. Lock rings, Olympic style. I'm from the EDP. So when we greet, we shake hands and we lock beats. Duelist style. Cause we children of the corn. In Dallas we were born and known to get it on. So consider yourself one, the land of the brave and home of the strong. South Dallas swag, North Dallas swag, West Dallas shag, East Dallas king. South Dallas swag, North Dallas swag, West Dallas shag, East Dallas king. Yeah, OG East Dallas vest used to rock red Nike Cortez. We call them dope man. What you doing now? Starter jacket, weather Miami Dolphins, Charlotte Hornet, Georgetown Hoya was classic. Beat was the magic. Gang initiations at bus stations, throwing up your set rack in your pocket, match the color of your shoelaces. I reminisce when Webb Chapel had the UNC Crips powder blue, rocked all that Tar Heel shit. Before the Rovers dubbed greedy
greedy. Caught slipping over that niggas will leave you needy. Even before 350, Keystone Post ain't no joke. To my Oak Cliff bros, stay on your toes. Saying go for Park Road and 44 Oak. Peace to North Dallas Projects, over by Pilgrim Rest. Also the West, shout to Rupert Circle and Fist Trap. Blessings to turn the court and bond time. They tore them structures down, but them youngsters still around, running them up. Cause we children of the corn. In Dallas we were born and known to get it on. So consider yourself on the land of the brave and home of the strong. South Dallas swag, North Dallas swag, West Dallas shag, East Dallas king. South Dallas swag, North Dallas swag, West Dallas shag, East Dallas king. Whoop, whoop. Lame nigga be quiet. 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 I asked Lone Star for a beat that's dark and devastating. Bars of pain, flow is torture, steadily escalating. The scripture narrative, no barrier, your soul's escaping. Till you rap gods, I'm your Malachi, here's revelation. 29 years ago, my birth to God, I'm here replacing other false prophets with death. Yes, the grim reapers elated. It's too late, kid, you capitulated. Wrong configuration, over simulated. Felt yourself so much you stimulated. Verbal masturbated in front of Satan, now Lucifer turned on. Taking off his thong, reaching for latex. Then to itself, no, I'm hitting it raw. Hershey highway it is, fucking the worst way. Cause it was Thursday, shoulda had patience. The tracks menstruating, couple days later, it'll be ovulating. Then I'm busting in it, yes, it's pregnant. And its sperm turns into a clot as it's generating. Hands and feet, I got you Lord. Sheep now join the congregation. Children of the corn, 2 generations respond. Sparkle the weeder, they gonna eat his own. Forget the lies that thrown. You are not born to be.
I don't even want to say nothing, I want to keep on.
Missing chromosomes and form a reflection of God. Obey then you'll live, disobey you'll die.
Woo! Yeah. Man. Lord, and see, I didn't even listen to this track last night because I wanted to wait to hear it first here.
Yeah.
Yo, when my own camera right now, I'm gonna shake your hand around. That was sick. Yo, where can they find you at real quick? Go ahead, say where they can find you at.
You just go to, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Bandcamp at just Megazord. As soon as you type me in Google, like that'll be the first thing to come up. And at Megazord on Twitter, and you can type in Megazord on Facebook. I come up, but I don't
How do you
be
spell
on
it?
Facebook. You spell Megazord MGA-CZAR. You know what I'm saying? I don't be on Facebook because Facebook fucked up.
Yo, and you mentioned earlier, a lot of people don't really like mention this dude, but shout out to Jay Rhodes, man. I like Jay Rhodes a lot. You know what I'm saying? On the production
Jay
and
Rhodes is cold as fuck,
on the
man. He's a
rhyming
pioneer.
tip.
Nah,
So
the shit that he did for Talib and Black
yeah,
Soul is outrageous.
well, I'm gonna have to get that song on here.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm gonna
yeah,
have to
people
do
need to
that,
do
man. But yo, thanks again for tuning in. And if y'all like this show, man, I'm gonna tell you like I always tell you: tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell their mama. They can tell their grandmamas. They can.
No grandmothers. No.
No, we'll scare some people off the air.
Guapo ass for freaks. So
Yeah.
no. We can get those.
Yo, man, and speaking of unity, man.
Tell your girlfriend.
Word.
It's foolish.
Shout
crazy.
Shout out to trees.
Right.
Not, you know what I mean? Just
Not
trees.
Not the
Just
just trees.
The entity, not the fucking location.
And on that note, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna end it off. Since we spoke on unity, I feel like this is a good chance to get into this track. We're gonna get into the Party On remix. I see Blue in the chat rooms.
Yeah.
So shout out to Blue who made the beat and made the original song. He just let some other dudes get on it real
That's
quick.
dope.
So
That's
it's gonna
dope.
be Brain Gang Blue featuring JT, Slim from ADD, Dave from the Mohicans, Dustin Cavasso. Shout out to Dustin.
Yo, shout out to
And
Dallas.
shout out to Topic who's on there too. So we're gonna end it off on a good note. Party On remix. Make sure y'all tune in next week, same time, 6 o'clock on
Shout out
deepnlmonair.com.
real quick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black Swan, Dope Deuce, King Cash, Lone Star, Devin, you know what I'm saying, my whole squad. Shout out to Big Head Johnny. Shout out to my management team, Esquire B, Sneed, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Dallas, love you, you know what I'm saying. If you're a young brother, keep doing your music, man, and reach to inspire. Because I'm going to be honest with you. You can't be turned up all your damn life.
We love you, Dallas.
And
Shout out to
let's
Dallas.
get it in, man.
Shout out
This
to
is
Boston.
This is Blue on Party On Remix, and this is J Will, Rico Slice, Rollo, Jose Guapo, Megazar, Rachel, and Mike from ETC. We doing it, and we out. We'll see y'all next week.
Quasimodo on this time.
Quasimodo, baby. Whoop.
Hey, it's a fucking remix. That's me on the beat, by the way. Hey guys, let's keep this clean. No fucking bitches, no smoking weed, especially you, Slim. Slim!
Fuck it, I'm trying to party, just buy me your 40 ounce of that OE, and it ain't no party if it ain't no weed. I hear my OG, they get some OG, only in bulk, call me your OZ. Oh, you don't smoke, but them more for me. I'm blowed, I think I gon' roam overseas, who knows? I still get my shit for the cheese. Chillin' with chicks in the suite, kicking it all of us out. Feeling like popping a bean, I know they don't want me to get in my zone. Homie, you do to that lean, now I'm tipping on 4 fours, and I don't plan on going to sleep. You can go home, I just party down. Still blunted and the party never is around me, so keep it coming. I'm so gone, have no idea how I'm getting home. But then the party down.
So everybody wants to get faded like a white dude, and that's cool, but I'm white, so what do I do? Just chill on the couch, talk to a chick, spill on her blouse. Party as if Armageddon is coming. I swear I'm like, fuck it, I'll live in this house. I still wanna bounce, the night is so young, the women are out. I'm high and I'm drunk, freestyling the crowd. My mind is so numb, I don't feel any doubts. So I'm filling the cup and twisting the blunt. Sitting here really not giving a fuck, and I'm living it up till they're kicking me out. We're still going. If you're looking for a party, follow me. That's how you know it. I'm so gone, have no idea how I'm getting home. How the hell am I gonna get home? Fuck it, I'll just party on.
Hey, party on, the sun ain't close to up. Cameras flashing, they trying to get their iPhones close enough. Dallas on the rise while the rest are far from close to us. Higher than we've ever been, it seems heaven so close to touch. But no blasphemy, who wants to take a blast at me? Load up your ammo, you know where to find me. Come stop me before my next masterpiece. It seems like Dallas is on, so we commence all the partying on. Considering me working more overtime, see my days grow my shoulder, my nights getting long. Am I in the wrong? Cups in the air, let's toast to the city. Oakland conspiracy, I know that whole side of Dallas is partying with me. When I see the skyline, I know that I'm close to home. And when I touch down, you know we gonna party on.
Pennies, nickels, dimes. If that don't make sense, I'ma make a change every time I rhyme. Man, I'm feeling myself, but I'm fucking numb at the same time. Finna roll this weed and sip this drink, and know it ain't mine. But trust me, everything's fine. Just like the women that standing around me. They like my sound, so they choose to surround me. Up in my space, but don't know shit about me. The liquor is raining, the weed got it cloudy. Now I can't see, but don't turn on the light. I'm sipping on whiskey and Sprite. Just me and my niggas, 100 bad bitches, and we finna party all night, alright? Cause I'm just chillin'. Passed out on the floor, cause she got high in the ceiling. We all gone, but see, I don't plan on going home. So I party on.
I'm super lame. That's a well-known fact. Only nigga in your party with a backpack. Wanna hit this drink? Good. Now, nigga, I'm good. Wanna smoke this blunt? Like, why you tryna get me buzzed? This because I'm a square and I ain't got no problems with it. Ain't the life of your party, I'm your designated driver. Bitches, type of nigga that'll crash your party just to eat up all your shit. Your event ain't shit if you ain't got no topic in it. Yeah. Twerk something. I'm so sober, but I still get your shit jumping. And I ain't gon' know exactly how I'm getting home. Bitch, turn that beat up. Let this lame ass nigga party on. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fucking remix. It's how we do this shit in Dallas, man. Slim, JT, Dave, Topic, Dustin. Boy, then I party, then I party, then I party, then I party, then I party on, then I party on, then I party on, then I